I've started doing this thing. I've noticed it's happening in my brain in the last couple of days. Well, I keep telling myself, you know how you've got an internal clock of what your brain knows your age to be. I keep telling myself, I was thinking about something at work as I was like fucking sweeping up at the end of the day. I was like, oh, but it's fine, you're only 27 still. I just thought, no, you're fucking not, you're 25. But, right, I'm so like fucking scared. And I'm so concerned with like aging and time passing and getting away from me that I've noticed my brain on its own has kind of developed this strategy of kind of telling myself that I'm 1 year older than I am. I guess to kind of prepare myself for like the shock of getting older, and you know how I'm gonna be 26 in like a month. So I've basically, you know, when you start thinking, oh well, I'm basically 26, but my brain is now just on its own taking that a step further, and has just cranked that up to 2 years extra. So then I had this almost kind of like relief, because I was thinking about this, because I was really worried about where I am, and you know where I'm not, more importantly, and the things I haven't done, and how I'm getting stressed. But then I was like, don't worry, you've just gone back 2 years from what you thought you were. You're fucking chilling. I'm trying not to be so aggressive myself, but no, you're not chilling. You're not fine. You're not fine. You are fucking. I'm gonna try and do this in one take without having to stitch together a bunch of different things as like an exercise in just following one stream of consciousness for a long time. But like, I'm really concerned right now with, I've been diagnosed with ADHD and I'm waiting for medication basically, because I've decided that's the only thing that's going to fix me, because if I haven't been able to figure out a way to deal with it on my own so far, and I've apparently, from getting diagnosed, I've had it for the last 25 years and I haven't figured it out yet, then I need some help. Chemist needs to intervene. But I'm just kind of in this weird limbo right now where I've almost gotten worse. Everything that I thought ADHD was doing to me that was bad, and the way that it was kind of controlling and limiting my life, I think it's all gotten worse since being diagnosed. So basically, it's felt like to me that they're saying, you have this wrong with you, and for a lot of people, medication is the thing that you need to fix it, but you don't have that. So you are just kind of operating defectively, and you don't have what you need to work normally right now. So it's almost like it's giving me an excuse to not even feel the pressure anymore to do all the things I want to do, right? Like, I want to write music. I've been meaning to get into tattooing for ages. I've got a tattoo that I try and draw. I want to make videos. I want to like stream. I want to do all this like creative stuff that I imagine. But now, all the fucking things that make me feel like I just can't be asked, or I just don't want to do it, or I can't bring myself to do it. It's almost just made me feel like comfortable in being like that. Because it's like, oh, just, you know, be kind to yourself. You've got this wrong with you. And I'm really towing the line right now, because I know I might be doing exactly what I shouldn't be doing right now, which is being cruel to myself about it. But like, come on, man. I don't know. I've got this huge fear right now. I don't know if this is like imposter syndrome or something. I don't know if this is probably a really common thing for people with ADHD. But where I feel like I've somehow kind of slipped through the cracks in the system of how people get diagnosed. And I don't really have it, but you know, I've just ticked all the boxes in the right way, and I'm such a good actor and liar, and I'm so good at convincing myself that I've got things that I actually embody them, that I've fooled my family, the doctor referred me, the fucking therapist who assessed me, and no, you've actually just got brain rot from, spending the last 10, 15 years, slowly getting more and more comfortable with just pissing away time looking at videos and just fucking nonsense. I'm sure that's a really common thing, but like, I just can't get it out of my head that like, if you just stop doing all the unhealthy things that you're doing, like I've tried to like quit social media a few times now. I'm in the midst of failing the most recent time of trying. But I just think to myself, I've just been like, I'll be sat down and somehow, no matter what I planned for the day off that I had, for what I was going to do with it, it'll just reach a point where I'm like, oh, right, so that's 4 hours now you've spent watching, I don't know, some guy talk about the color of grass in Minecraft and why it's an important problem. And it's just like, yeah, no shit, you don't do anything. No shit, you haven't released like the fucking album that you conceptualized 10 years ago. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I think I've just watched a lot of videos recently talking about this kind of thing of just we are, as a society, are kind of watching ourselves get doomed right now, socially and psychologically, with fucking age of videos and YouTube and TikTok and Instagram Reels and fucking social media. And as much as I'm watching people have similar trains of thought to this, in realizing it and kind of confronting it and talking about it, I'm watching them in the hopes that, yeah, I feel it too. This is going to be the thing that motivates me, but it's not making a fucking difference. It's just making me feel bad about it. Because I've meant to do a video like this for a long time. This isn't even the video I've meant to do. I think I've started writing like 2 or 3 separate scripts about this, and then about other things I've meant to do, but I've never gotten around to do them. It's like we are all just turning into just pure consumers, and it's just ironic that one of the most recent things that is becoming engaging to consume is just commentary on that very thing itself. And the whole problem is that it just doesn't matter what we're consuming or like what it's saying, it's just noise to put in front of you. Even if that noise is talking about the mush that your brain is turning into, that it can't even recognize. The message that is being delivered to you right now is saying, you are slowly dying, and knowing this isn't even going to be enough to stop. There's going to be some guy out of my like 6 subscribers who subscribed to my last video on my YouTube channel, who was watching me play a game called Doge Fight, where me and my friend were fighting each other as a Doge and Pepper the Frog. And he thought that was funny, so he was like, I'll subscribe to this. And then the next video, I've looked into the camera and told him, you're slowly dying and you don't have the motivation to stop it. Better whiplash. But yeah, that's about it. I'll take this as just a small win and getting this off my chest. And yeah, I've made this video about it now, which I've been meaning to do. So yeah, there we are.